Hi guys! So today I'm going to be doing stage makeup and just the general foundation application as well as contouring that you will use in stage. So first and foremost, when you are putting on stage makeup, you should never dip the brush directly into the makeup. I know that's a common misconception and everyone does it, but you really shouldn't do that. All of those germs on your face then get transferred into the makeup and it just becomes a germ fest inside of that makeup. So when you are putting on makeup, you should always be using a palette and a knife. If you are really serious about theater makeup and theater, and if you're planning on doing theater forever, you should probably invest in one of these. You can get this for $4 off of Amazon. It comes with this palette here. As you can see, it's made out of a mirror glass-like substance, metal, and then it has a palette that comes with it. It has this blunter edge as well as this pointier edge, so you can do different things with it. So, in preparation for putting on makeup, you will always want to scrape some of that makeup off onto your palette, as you see I have done here, and use it directly from the palette. When you finish putting on your makeup, you will wipe everything off that palette and throw it in the garbage and not reuse it. I know it can be frustrating sometimes. You're like, oh, I wish I could keep the makeup that's on the palette, but it's not worth it because it's full of your germs. So as part of the ACT makeup department, I guess, you need to be buying the TaylorMade starter kit that they sell for about $20 at TaylorMade. It comes in a little square box and it has everything that you need in it for starters. It comes with your basic foundation shade. Somebody at TaylorMade can help you figure out your shade and help you get the right package for your face. So it'll come with your basic foundation. It will come with a powder puff, so you can use for your theatrical powder. It will come with a stipple brush, which is used in putting on beards as well as helping with old age. It should come with some of these sponge applicators. If not, you can get these sponge applicators at Walmart or Walgreens or wherever for really, really cheap. It will also come with this 4-pack. This one's been really used, you can tell, but it will come with this 4-pack of color. This 4-pack of color has a highlight, a shadow, sort of like a sunburny color that you can use to help with old age and sunburn, and then it has this neutral lip color. The neutral lip color will especially be good for boys because we need something that's neutral and not crazy bright. So that will come with it. You also should get a brush. I think the one that comes in the package is black, but it is the same size. And you will also get an eyeliner, again, smaller than this one. This is a different kind, but you should get a brown or black eyeliner that comes with it. In preparation for putting on stage makeup and foundation, you always need to wash your face and moisturize it. So, washing your face, you can choose any kind of face wash there is. I use this kind because it smells good. It doesn't really matter. I like that it has the exfoliating beads in it. It helps get all the stuff out of your pores. But you will use this in preparation. Always wash your face before you put on stage makeup. The second step is putting on astringent. So that's what this is. There are a billion different brands of this. Again, it doesn't matter. You can get the cheap kind. And this, it has sort of like an alcoholic feel when you put it on your face. It sort of stings a little bit, but it is just taking the next level clean on your face. It's getting all of that extra stuff off. So you will use a little makeup pad or toilet paper or paper towel to put that astringent onto your face and help get any extra dirt off of it. And you will leave the astringent on your face. So with moisturizer, if you're going to put money anywhere, the moisturizer is where to put it. It's what's staying on your face, keeping it moist, all of that. My personal favorite is Cetaphil. I really love this stuff. It is thick and beautiful and makes my face feel amazing, and it lasts forever. I mean, I've been using this for the past year and it's like barely gone down at all. So if you want to spend money, spend it on the moisturizer. After you have finished putting on all the moisturizer and everything in preparation for makeup, then it is time to put on makeup. So to start out with, we are going to use our applicator sponge here and our regular skin tone on our palette here. And you're just going to put this across your whole entire face. All right, so once you put it on your face, you can see my face is very covered now with all of this. You want to make sure that you blend it down into your neck well. Now, I have a hard neck. My neck turns really red whenever I rub it, so I have to be really gentle on it. But you just want to make sure that it blends down into your neck so it looks natural and you don't have like orange face and red neck or something like that. Oh, also a really good thing for you to always have in stock when you are doing makeup is baby wipes. I use baby wipes like nothing else. They are a lifesaver when it comes to taking off makeup, staying clean while I'm putting on makeup, all of the things. So I would definitely go and buy a pack of baby wipes throughout the course of the show. All right, so you can see here, now I have my highlight color and my shadow color. So you will always start with highlight. Highlight is always what you start with. If you watch other videos on YouTube that aren't stage makeup specific, sometimes they say you can put shadow on first. But for the sake of stage makeup, you will always be putting highlight on first, okay? So you start out with your highlight color. I'm using this size of brush. You can use really any size. You can use the size that comes with your TaylorMade package, which is this smaller one. This one just gets more coverage, so I'm using the bigger one. So your highlights, the point of this is to always look at where your highlights naturally are on your face. So if you look at my face right here, I naturally have a highlight here, I have one here, I have one in the middle of my forehead here, I have a little one here above each of my eyebrows. You also have some highlights here all along the nose and down on your chin. It's always best to follow your natural face shape. Don't try to make your face shape look differently. If you get into more intense theater or film, then they could do stuff with prosthetics or putty or whatever and change the shape of your face. But for this purpose, always follow the shape of your face. So I'm going to get a little bit of the highlight on my brush here. And I'm going to just start rubbing it on. You're not sinking it in or making it look good on your face yet. You're just putting it where you see highlight on your face. So for me, I see highlight right here. All right, so once you have basic highlights on, we're gonna move on to shadows a little bit. So make sure you clean your brush off. Just use your baby wipe to clean your brush off. So same thing, a little bit of shadow. So on the side of your face, you're gonna see where that shadow goes. I have a very round face. So on someone else's face, you can see that jawline way easier. On mine, I sort of have to like feel where my bones are and find it because my face is very round. So for me, you can see it's sort of in this area here. So I'm gonna tap on my brown or my shadow there. Your shadow should never come in further than like this spot. This is like getting a little extreme in general. It really should not come in past the outside of your eye. Okay, and you're also going to want to put a little tiny bit of shadow around the jawline. Not much, but just enough that it sort of defines where your jaw is at. So now that I have this basic stuff done, I'm going to use my finger. My finger is my best friend. The best thing when putting on this makeup is to tap. Tapping will help it sink in, and you'll see what I mean in a minute by sink in. It's actually really amazing. So let's take this here on the side. We're going to start tapping this highlight. You can also simulate this motion with a brush. It just is easier with the finger. So you notice how I tap? All of a sudden it just sinks into my skin, and now it looks like a highlight. It doesn't look like I painted something on my face. So same thing here on the side. So you can see now how that sort of sunk in. Like I said, my skin turns really red when I tap it, so that's why it's getting a little red, but you'll be able to see it a little bit later. So you'll go around and do that on the entire face. All right, so I finished blending all of that in now. So as you can see, I have these shadows on either end, shadows on the nose, some highlight on the chin here, some shadow down below to create where my jawline is, as well as some shadow around here to create the dimension of the face, and some highlight here. I also put some highlight across here just to bring out my cheeks a little bit more. If you are male, you will be following the majority of the same pattern, especially on these. Females have a lot more gentle curve of the face, whereas men have more stark cheekbones, so you'll want to do that. The biggest thing is, like I said, don't bring the shadow all the way in and then down, because then you'll look like a ghost or like you're dead. Because, you know, when you see dead people, they have this huge gaping shadow right here. So the point of your shadow here is that it needs to be more this way and less like down that way. That makes sense? Once you finish that, you're going to apply some blush. So for me as a female, I'm going to be applying a rouge that's a little bit pinker. As a male, you're going to want to get a natural looking blush. They have some that are a little bit darker pink, sort of more neutral color. So you're going to use a bigger brush to put this on. You can also use the brush that comes in the package with the blush. You're going to brush them off, and you're putting blush across the cheekbone here. So it's sort of going in between the highlight and the shadow a little bit. And the point of this is to give you life. You notice that, like, on this side, I mean, yes, I have the shadows and stuff, but I look sort of flat. And then as soon as I add in that pink, it brings life back into my face. After you finish putting the blush on, it is time to powder. So you're going to use Ben Nye Neutral Set. I think you have a little thing of powder that comes in your $20 set from TaylorMade. Yours is probably going to be more skin tone. I have this one because I use it for my color face characters, like what I'm doing in Lion King. So you're going to use Neutral Set and your powder puff. You're going to sprinkle the powder over the puff like that. Then you're going to want to sort of blend it in with your finger just a little bit, not enough, not a ton, but so you can see how it's sort of blended in. This sets the cream makeup that you have just put on your face. It makes it stay, it makes it look more realistic, less shiny. You can see my face is really shiny right now. So you do not wipe this on your face. Lots of people, when they put on powder, they think that they're supposed to like wipe it around their face. You press it into your skin and pull away. Press it into your skin and pull away. Press it, pull away. Because we don't want to smudge all of the makeup that we just put on. So, as you can see, you press and pull away. Press, pull away. Press, pull away. Press, pull away. And yeah, I have stuff all over my face. Don't freak out. It's okay. Now you're going to take one of these big guys and get all that powder off. You're rubbing very gently to not smudge any of the makeup. Some of it is still hanging out on my face here. Okay, and you can see. Whoa! So pretty. So after you put on this neutral set, it's time for you to apply your eyes. So we're going to be doing eyeshadows. Yes, boys, you have to wear eyeshadow too. Yes, boys, you have to wear eyeliner. Yes, boys, you have to wear mascara. I am sorry, but without all of those things, we can't see your eyes from the audience. So as a boy, you're going to use more of this brownish color for your eyeliner. We're not trying to make you look like you have eyeliner on. We just want to accentuate the eyes. As women, you're usually going to use black or like a dark brown. Eyeshadows, you're going to be using, depending on your character, if you have a character that specifies you have a different eyeshadow color, use that eyeshadow color. In Lion King, there are some other colors. However, pretty much you're going to want to use sort of these brown colors. So, to start out with, I'm going to take my eyebrow brush, the fat side, get some of my lighter color, and you're going to apply this in a C motion. After you put that on, you can sort of see it. If you have a smaller brush, like mine is dual-sided, so I have the fatter side and the smaller side. Use the smaller side with your darker color, and you're going to apply it into the crease of your eye. Men, you do need to do a little bit of crease work, but it's not going to be as extreme as females. With mine, you can see it's like really dark. I'm going sort of like smoky eye look. With guys, it's going to be much lighter, but you still need that definition in your crease because your crease is shadowed, right? Like if you close your eye, if you open your eye, you have a shadow there. Awesome. So there's sort of what you can see with eyes. Not quite done yet for females. Males, you'd probably stop here with a little less dark, like I said. Females, you're going to apply some highlight. Okay, so for the highlight, see I have this like lighter color here, which usually comes in most eyeshadow sets. So you're going to apply that to the top up here to create some, I know we already put some cream makeup there, but we're going to add a little bit of powder just to help bring it out. And then you're also going to put it right here on the top of your eye. Okay, so there you go with the eyeshadow. Next, you're going to apply some eyebrows. If you have light eyebrows, if you're fair-skinned as a male or a female, you'll need to darken your eyebrows. Eyebrows create expression, so you have to be able to see your eyebrows from the audience. Also try to make your eyebrows as symmetrical as possible. You can tell my eyebrows are not symmetrical naturally. This one sort of goes up and then down, and this one's just sort of straight across. So try to make it as symmetrical as possible. If you are struggling with that, that's okay. Okay, so you will just enhance your natural eyebrows to bring them out a little bit more. Next is eyeliner. So like I said, boys, you're going to use more of the brown eyeliner, girls darker browns and blacks. You're both going to need to surround the entire eye, not on the inside corners. You're doing it from like here out and around. Girls will need to bring out the bottom eyeliner a little bit more because they'll have a black, whereas men will just make it very light so it doesn't like look like you're wearing eyeliner. So you'll go ahead and apply. So you'll do sort of this look with your eyeliner. Like I said, don't surround your entire eye unless you have a makeup artist in a show that specifically tells you to surround your entire eye. All right, next is mascara. And yes, boys, you get to wear mascara. Again, boys, you're going to want to wear more of a brownish color that's very natural looking. Girls, you're going to want to go black. If you want to do fake eyelashes, please do them. I love fake eyelashes on stage. I think they look so much better than natural mascara. If you're up to it, you can go buy some at Sally's. They have really good ones at Sally's. TaylorMade's a little more expensive. You got to get some fake eyelashes and some eyelash glue, and they're wonderful. And then you can just take them off at the end of the show. All right, so girls, you're going to use eyelash curler too. I'm sure most of you have one. Boys, don't really worry about it. And mascara needs to be applied to both the upper and lower lashes for stage. Also, mascara should never be shared. Never, never, never. I cannot stress this enough. Do not share mascara or your eyeliner or anything that goes near the eyes. Pink eye, all kinds of diseases. Just don't do it. If you do need to share a tube of mascara, make sure that you have your own little swooly brush. They sell them individually. You can buy some if you need to use someone else's. So there's your mascara. Try and make sure that your lips are symmetrical. Again, mine are not. Yay. And you should have neutral looking lips. So here is your overall stage makeup look. If you have any questions, feel free to let me know. But contour, makeup, beauty. Thanks, guys. I forgot to tell you how to take it off. Okay. Taking it off is really important. You don't just go to the sink and wash your face and wash all down the drain. This stuff clogs really easily and is really bad for your drains. So make sure that you are removing all makeup from off your face prior to washing your face. The way that you can do that is with my best friends, these baby wipes, as well as I really like cold cream. Cold cream is really good to help stage makeup come off. Again, if you're going to be doing this frequently, invest in some. It takes off everything very well. So you'll put some on, rub it into your face, and then you will use a baby wipe to lift all of that makeup off your face. Then when you finish lifting all of that makeup off, you can continue on with your washing, astringent, and moisturizing routine. You're going to do washing, astringent, and moisturizing at the beginning of every makeup application and at the end of every makeup application. That will keep your face safe. It'll keep your face from breaking out. If any of you have had issues breaking out when you wear makeup, that is why, because you're not taking care of it properly. So make sure you moisturize and wash really, really well. Thanks, guys.